Control B, using the utility of both of their controllers. We've seen how smothering it
This
can be,
comp
and North America has adopted it
technically
heavily.
counts as
The
a double
Americas region,
controller,
excuse
says
me, and it
Imi.
just
I
has
mean,
not
that's
translated the
literally
same
exactly what
way
Doom
in
Bros
EMEA.
and Mini both said, and then it was a disaster.
The roll issue still, and it's definitely a factor here.
Well, this is going to be a crazy bloodbath. I can't wait to get into this and throw this over to your casters. It's Bren and Sideshow.
Thank you, Yinsu. Yeah, I mean, you guys have set up this match perfectly. It's going to be a special one. Yeah. Edward Gaming versus Navi as well. The battle between China and EMEA, it continues, it stretches further beyond, and there's so much on the line as well. I mean, it's already been teamed up for us, hasn't it, Josh?
It certainly has. I mean, the possibility of having to go through LCQ, as Yinsu was saying, almost unthinkable for a Navi squad that everyone was expecting to be a top 2 team in EMEA, and that did not happen. They ended up being the 4th seed,
they really could be dropping the ball here.
That's what's on the line for them today, not just.
And again, they got to win both games. They got to win this game. They got to win next game. To avoid last chance qualifier.
Edward Gaming to really get that.
They nearly didn't have it.
They nearly didn't have it.
We watched Attacking Soul Esports just play this match against Foot, and I thought
Achilles and Paperfin, they were released on the announcement, so maybe they're coming in later.
They've still got that on the table.
Still there to play for, and much more. It's an elimination game. The heat is being turned up. We set our sights as well over towards Pearl as our opening map between these two teams, and I am so excited for it, man. Kang versus CNED, that's the matchup.
Okay, here we go. Navi on defense.
Really looking forward to
Navi on defense,
right
EDG on attack. That's how we started off. The jet off.
What it feels like. Kang
The jet off straight away. Gang winning it.
Gets taken care of. An attempt there from Sugetsu, but he's brought down.
Dude, that was a nice shock. Did good damage.
Chichu now running down and getting the squeeze onto Angel. He's going to be able to hear all of this. He has to hold close to default, but he is being swamped from 2 different directions. Cove, recall
that
start,
smoke was at the most perfect timing.
Into safety.
Really well done by Xiao there, throwing help utility for Angel. Can he make anything of it?
Let's regroup with the rest of his team. Still player disadvantage for Navi. Smoke fading away. Equalizing a little bit though.
Sankado, what's up, bro? Doing good, man. How you doing?
Low on HP. Gets a bit of information.
That might tell him that Haodong is in back hall though, and he's not. He's tucked over a generator.
Well, okay, just spamming onto that corner. Still weak enough. Haodong takes the fight.
Nicely done.
All
right, 0-1 for the pistols. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's very good. Very good. Trades were good. Played it together. Swings were good. Is this the comp Mini talked about? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm still worried about it. We'll definitely keep an eye on the main util. The problem is,
Navi's composition, it's really weird.
I mean the problem is the single controller.
It looked really good. In fact, all time, you might be surprised to know that Navi are 8-0 on this map. They've never lost on Pearl, despite the fact they don't play any Harbor Viper. They've also not really played against. Listen, I don't want to rag on the EMEA teams too badly, but they haven't played against any teams that are considered great.
Yeah, I agree.
So
they haven't.
That might be one of the big reasons why they're undefeated still.
They play teams that don't understand how to play them out. Okay, really nice on this. Where are we looking in terms of ults?
An apt point about the amount of preparation and practice they might have against some better teams out in the map. Should be quite clean though. Assuming you get the spike down, taking a time with it.
And also, this...
See the merits of this comp in the new patch? Yeah, this comp in the new patch would be unbelievable.
After it's been the heartbreaking, confidence-crushing way in which they've lost.
Okay, very nice. 2 away from the Harbor ult as well, coming into this round, so at least if they play this one relatively smart, doesn't even have to be that smart. If they can just get an orb on this one, an orb and a death, that would be Harbor ult into the big buy rounds.
12-14 loss in the final map on Pearl. Just history keeps repeating itself in cycles for this team.
Neon on the new patch? Dude, I think the new Pearl, you can pretty much make anything work. Within reason. I'll put that in there.
Perform at the highest level, these big international tournaments. The desk was talking about it. Kang's tweet as well about him losing sleep over these losses. Don't blame him. Yeah, it's been hard fought. The guy certainly been doing his fair share of deadlifting for the team. But let's take a look at this round now. A couple of rifles in the hands of the
Harbor Viper still works. Oh, for sure.
Some danger here. Yeah, so slightly.
Their economy is excellent, in fact.
Yeah, let's see how they look with this bonus. Like we said, getting this one orb on the harbor.
Hasn't
It's
seen
pretty
anything just
important. We don't see anything too crazy, but the bonus is really good at the moment. 4 rifles, 1 Spectre. No. Mate, Xiao's been having a stinker event. Straight up. Smoggy did great here. What the hell is this round?
The trade's been good, but Sugetsu, he's got past this Nano Swarm.
Still Smoggy. He's there.
What the hell is this round from him? Gets his ult into it, bonus round. I mean, how does CNED win this?
CNED. He sees the spike, but he does have to vacate. He's got to get out of there.
And he's trying not to give away any information either.
Just walking, narrowly avoiding detainment, but you know where he is. Cascade now pushed into his face, a bit of spam. This way, Snakebite avoided. Tap onto the spike, no one's watching for it, but wow, Smoggy set up.
Dude, we're fourth ace of the day. This one might have been.
Smoggy, the highest rated player.
This one might have been the best and most impactful.
Not the top of the table in terms of the fragging, because that's almost always going to be Kankan, but arguably one of the most impactful players that they have. He's gone from being that main duelist for the team, while Kankan was playing the chamber back in the old meta, to now just being a full-time flex for the squad. He's playing Initiator, he's sometimes playing Duelist for them. You'll see him on Lotus later on.
Flow21 with the Prime, thanks so much, mate. 6 months.
EDG's
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you.
The
Killjoy players are popping off, yeah. That's,
great start.
Amazing start.
Third ace for Killjoy?
They went
Maybe
here.
fourth? No, I think it is third.
Gaming had these incredibly close losses on the international stage most recently as well, maybe expecting that they could have an advantage.
All right. Really nice. I like the use of the ult in the 1v3 just to secure it, make sure, again, just knowing it was such a big round that it would force them to an eco, and just the snowball potential off the bat of it is just too strong to not use the ult. Just make sure everyone can stay alive if possible. So yeah, thought this was a good round. And let's see how clean they can get this one. Let's see how big the snowball can get.
Map 3, 1-8 down. I mean, the beginnings of these maps were just diabolical, but that's maybe an opening for Zipan's found.
Potentially a great one, but, well, Cena just can't quite claim the second kill. It's evened out. 4 versus 4, weapon advantage, of course, still to Edward Gaming. And look how they're playing. It's doubled up towards the back of Horse as a stun at the feet of Howardong, but swings out, claims his just before it's said and done. Well, Xiao was really not quite making a mess of this. He's really just pulling them back into it, because suddenly,
okay, well, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
A small smile there on Zipan's face. Chichu made an absolute mess of that one in the duel against Angel. But Na'Vi were also getting some blinded shots off. Xiao in particular on the Astra with a Sheriff.
That's man.
And you're right, you can never count a team like this out. Even when they're playing a little sloppily or they're in a slump, the individual ability
they just don't need to
get to the mechanics of the game is just sublime.
You don't need to play like this. I understand. I understand why we're playing close. You don't want them to get the guns, and then so they're basically playing to protect the guns. But when you get this plant, just play back. You can win you literally can win a 1v3 if you get to this position with this plant. Just at least one person prioritize it. Instead, they all decide to go here and just give them a chance into it. It's an awful round. It is a really bad round from them. Nicely done from Navi. Good shots into it to make it doable. Like, I don't want to take anything away, but like, man, there's a reason this is getting changed. Teams that aren't abusing it, it's just crazy.
Nice timing from CNED finding the opening kill there.
But I do understand. They played close because they didn't want them to go elbow, kill the people, get the guns, and then they have a good chance of winning it. Like, I very much understand the thought process. I just hated it.
Of all the Pacific squads that we have at this tournament.
Doom 2 all, what's up, dude? 2 months. Thank you with the Prime. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Saying in the content piece as well, Kang himself. Oh my, agile with the movements. Sugetsu does not evade going down.
And that's opened things up on the other side, so it's a 4v4, but now Navi have lost control.
Yeah, big 4v4, especially with the economy like this. Jet is miles away from them to go here. We do not have the person that normally plants, which means that they have to go for a safe plant. Yeah, it doesn't tag because of the lip. Wait, he got another kill there?
2 kills! from that position.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Okay, Astra ult though, that actually becomes a bit of a nightmare. They need to kind of prioritize going elbow here. What do they got to actually stop this? No mollies? Literally no mollies? Alright.
Anyone hear the diffuse noise? It looks like Smoggy might be able to.
Dude, he had an updraft. They could have...
Misplay potentially. Here's the tap. Chichu's going to be able to hear that back and forth through the wall.
Okay, nicely done. Two people in theory that can't buy from Navi, and 3 people that potentially can buy some kind of hero gun or low buy pretty good into this. But still, very, very nice. Big, important round for them to win. How did he get 2 there? Where's this 2 kill?
But this is the play that gets it.
Ah.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
How he kills CNED, I've no idea. I don't think that's intentional. But do you remember back to Navi playing against NRG? They were giving up 2Ks all over the map. Yeah. They were swinging out on Ascent A heaven, losing player after player to 2Ks, 3Ks from crashes and Storm.
Navi 8-0, undefeated in Pearl. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta use stats with context. Like when you watch those teams that they beat on Pearl, you wouldn't include it. Like beating Heretics on Pearl is not. I love Nelzinho. Like I love Nelzinho, but man, beating Heretics on Pearl does not count as a stat. Beating BBL on Pearl does not count as a stat. Like honestly, you should see the stuff that they're pulling out. So don't always look at stats, man.
Take the B site in waves.
Like honestly, it's
not to rush into too much if you are.
They just don't. They just have a really bad understanding of the map.
One of Hardong's big points in this round is going to be to try and figure out if Navi have stacked the site. As the IGL for the team.
They're scared of a push through A.
Yeah, you can see them pinging it in the spawn.
Heretics looked amazing. Yori looked amazing. Actually, that's true. Maybe we need to say. Maybe we need to specify Heretics before week 4.
Trailblazer.
That flash,
areas. Nice start.
Flash behind gives them good confidence, but now nobody doesn't have one up to actually push forward.
Yeah. Okay, hero gun into this one. Angel 5 HP. Maybe he's going to throw this over towards someone else. EDG at the moment, even though I didn't like that after plant round, still very good at the moment, just going over towards B and just abusing the map. Whoa, we're using ult into this? We're using ult in the 3v5 when he's 5 HP. He did at least throw the gun over. Shao makes this doable.
He claims 2.
But the spike was planted.
It was indeed. Wasn't denied. Common angles. Bullets raining down onto them. Nobody is weak. Angel, 5 health. Dart going to be used to clear close. Into Link. A rifle picked up, but overextends. His body just out in the open, and it's left Shao to do the most.
Let's wait. I was going to say. Okay. The good thing for Navi is they're at least keeping this kind of close. These rounds that EDG are winning, they're getting a good amount of kills. They have to keep rebuying, so the money's not stacking up too high. Chris033 with the Prime 2 months. Thank you so much.
Across 3 international appearances, and also the first win for Chinese Valorant. They've been hunting for this all throughout. Their history as being the #1 team in China.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, Chris.
With the rest of the squad. You heard about how Doombros, it was actually one of the best answers that we've gotten from the coaches.
Huge chug.
Those,
big victories then.
Pieces, but he said that they'd spent the prep work. The thing that he pointed out was building specific protocols within the team to deal with EDG's aggression.
Is this their real PAL comp?
Top-level Valorant gameplay. That means
honestly, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan. I mean, honestly, I've been watching me and a lot of my EMEA streams. I'm not a big fan of just the EMEA approach to PAL. If you couldn't tell at the beginning of this.
You know, small adjustments like that. But actually, EDG are playing this really slowly, very patiently.
I don't mind this server.
They're about the only team in Chinese,
but I also think for this at the moment, even though it is 1-5, we don't need to get too carried away because it is a very attack-sided map. And yeah, I think we're getting a little bit too crazy.
Now Navi themselves are actually quite slow too.
Yeah.
So this could end up being a really brain-intensive low-action game.
I mean, a nuanced game of Valorant, which you might not really expect too much, right? I mean,
okay, timeout goes in. They need to work out how to hold over towards B. So we get the op out, makes a lot of sense. And once they get the op here, they've put the recon in that insta gets shot.
Still has the dash.
So I like that to set the op up. I think that's pretty cool. They take the angle pretty good. While doing all of this though, EDG reactively move away from B and take over towards A. It's got a good plant, and they might be doing the NRG and taking heavy control here. Let's see how many people they get.
Got in very quickly into A. Jisoo is miles away at this point.
Dude, look at these two. Do they have lineups from middle? We've got DRX lineups, maybe?
Vipers have those nanoswarm lineups, Mako specifically, from mid.
Big group up here towards the back of the site here. No command. Ripped off. Kang falls. Finds it. Locked down as well.
They're rapid.
Okay, Shao was really aware for the after plant. You two are middle.
Falling to it. It's watched. Through the choke point. Up to just Smoggy. Protected.
Okay, very, very nice from them. This is a great round. And they were on top of this. They were very calm. Played the retake. The ult was good. Definite shout out to Shao here, expecting the util over towards middle in terms of the after plant. Like this kill here was really important. What we're probably going to see now is potentially back to B. Who knows? You go B, you win. You go A, you lose. Yeah, it kind of is a little bit like that on this map sometimes. I was impressed with NRG though. I thought they had a cool way of approaching it with the hold over towards A here. They kind of made A look a little bit broken.
So EDG need to win this one. Very important for the momentum.
The fact that Kang hasn't bought a rifle for Howdong, I think, implies that he wants to try and get the op for next round. Here we go, moving across the side. CNED wide out in the open. There's really no support for him there.
EDG would love to win the round after NAVI won that. Break the econ, reset the loss bonus. The good news for NAVI is they do have a good amount of money, so only one of them won't be able to buy next round if they lose.
Pushing forwards, it does spot out a lot of that Killjoy utility. You can see the pings on the map there. Oh, yep, that's spammable. Got to be careful. But slowed down again. You're saying, Josh? This EDG team, they've definitely learned from these international appearances.
Absolutely. Oh, that timing.
Wow, that's brutal. Well, the right
okay, nice recovery in the end. Yeah, weird duel. Really weird duel. Okay, we go back over towards B. We have Harbor ult for this one. We have Harbor ult to clear the site, make sure they can overwhelm the site. And then we have, we have a lot of ults. What are they going to use? Killjoy ult, Harbor ult. We've got Viper ult as well, if you want to do it. Like, they got options. Okay.
Still the spike's not going down.
Safe plant. So do they Viper ult close with the Viper ult that you can go here? Oh boy, did the Viper ult reach this? Kinda. Do we count that? Do we count that one? I'm not sure. I think so.
Raw damage again, the Viper's pit falls as well as Chichu goes down. It's down to Smoggy. He cannot withstand that. Triple face, the NAVI players. Excellency on display.
I talked about how important that round was going to be for EDG because their economy relied on it. They had so many ults too. They absolutely fumbled
okay.
those
ultimates. SuckP7000, of course that's your name. Thank you so much, mate. With the Prime 4 months. Thank you, bro.
Over in server time should never be missed in a situation like that. And then also, might have missed it, but Howdong sent his reckoning miles
Honestly,
away.
I'd rather say your name than talk about the round that I just saw, so it's fine.
No chance of being able to follow up on it. NAVI just flooded into sight. So a big fumble from EDG after an excellent start on this map has allowed NAVI to get back into things. You can't offer a team like NAVI opportunities. They're gonna take them.
Steadily clawing their way back in terms of the rounds.
Chat, that's the outcome of the round that they used all of these ults into it. Like, come on, dude.
He heard the footsteps and he was hoping to catch a cheeky timing.
Like, I get it, man. They're trying to hit me. We're starting at 3 AM. We get over towards 10. And they're just trying to test my sanity.
Does have the rifle though. And, well, nobody as well with the Guardian. Start to do some serious damage, already dashing forwards towards the back of the site. How does he want to play this one? Well, with pure disrespect, that's what he's got in mind. Just walking right through the high tide, slow down, not a care in the world. He's going for it again, man.
Yeah.
Look at this. This time holding a closer position towards the back.
This round's pretty
the
nice.
rest of his team as well to help him out. Maybe nobody potentially getting a flash online at some point to help him out.
Navi are taking a long time.
Yeah, Navi, but Navi a little bit wrecked because this is a question mark. And they have to be scared of it. And that kill decides everything.
Now these players need to be keeping this one together. Otherwise, it's going to be falling to pieces very, very quickly for Navi. We're gaming still with the Sheriffs, with the rifles in their hands. It's a one fight.
Okay, nicely done.
Very smart.
Nicely done from EDG. Imi, are you still here?
What a great adjustment. EDG have been playing these post-ban situations so strangely, sometimes with players miles away, sometimes pushed up extremely close, and that time flipping the map. Kankan's not going to play with disrespect like that all the time, but this was such a great round to do so. He's the only player with a rifle. He's got to make a play, otherwise the Navi retake is probably going to work, and he chooses his timing perfectly.
What's up, Crippy?
CNED was all alone on that side of the map.
Oh, man.
Kankan once again winning that jet head-to-head, although, frankly,
Okay,
hasn't really been the
I'm resetting.
So far.
I'm resetting. Let's get into this.
The way that this Pearl map is played as well, it's a breath of fresh air.
Man, I don't want to do the summary of
Really,
this.
no semblance of trying to play for the post plan util.
I might
It's just
skip
been
all
these
these
fights
rounds for
being
the
taken,
summary.
Util to set them up.
Yeah, different style for sure.
Yeah, EDG. Set the sides towards R, break the util.
And then slow the pace down. Now, Navi aren't the kind of team that's going to make an aggressive move on the other side of the map most of the time. You know, Angel's on Sova. He's not going to be pushing up and allowing Chichu a free pick. This style works fantastically in China, but it's not really.
Alright, let's actually just work out the impact of this round. We've got 3 people that can't buy next.
Yeah.
EDG, we have someone that can drop, money's relatively low. We actually kind of have 2 people that can drop. So, important round for Navi. They do have 3 in the defense, which isn't too bad at the moment.
Elephants all the way down, Shao! Inside of his own star, yeah, playing around.
And this was actually really good. Did fight 3 HP over towards nobody as well. CNED managed to get the kill on the lurk that was coming in.
Into a lurk all the way through into Art, so it's left him at a massive player disadvantage now.
What the hell?
Firing through.
Okay, nicely handled on this one. Dude, 5 people alive as well. 3,000 on top of it. Really, really good.
Navi really are just collecting these rounds up.
Yeah, they are. Certainly back into this half. It's a prime gaming flawless for them. Not an anti-eco or anything, just Xiao choosing the right timing to make the play.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Look at this play though. He blooms this smoke, and it's the kind of smoke that he...
Is that an angel mask?
You know, he can throw that at any point, whether he's there on the site or whether he isn't. It's just a good smoke to have. We saw him throwing it as health utility for Angel previously too.
What the hell
and
is
he
that?
dips inside of it at that point. Catches the EDG players completely off guard. EDG have still got holes in their game for sure, and you can make plays like that exploit it. I think one of the most challenging things for EDG when they come to global tournaments like this is that they dominate China so easily, it feels, that even the players
Yeah, I'm
that
down
have
for this
holes in them,
timeout.
the players that
I'm
aren't
definitely down for this timeout.
technically fundamentally sound, they still win. And so trying to pick those apart from the good strats is difficult when they come to an event like this.
Promote the YouTube with the summaries?
You don't
Yeah, I
know
probably
which
should
one's gonna
actually.
work globally because
I probably
you don't
should
have
be doing that
level of
more.
experience. That's where the learning comes from chance,
Thanks for the kind
lock-in.
words though, bro.
But trying to pick out and select the right plays and discard the bad ones without playing scared is difficult. It's a real challenge for these inexperienced
Alright, we
squads.
go into this 2 rounds left. We are kinda
Here they stand,
far away from a lot of these.
approaching the halfway mark of Pearl. 2 rounds away from that, but as you can see from the timeline, Navi making it more respectable. See if EDG can
Well, it's a bad economy for them.
get the
though,
last
Brent.
2 underneath their belt. Yeah. They have got that operator in Kangkang's hand.
This is
Yeah, what are they
to go
gonna
for
do with
something
that?
crazy if you're EDG.
Okay, I like
We saw
this.
before.
Like this late take of A main with the recon as well. No one shoots it. They have the smoke here, so they know this is full. So we might see a bit of a rotate. Problem is at the moment this has been open the whole time,
Very heavy
and
commitment.
they
This
didn't
tells you that
have
Angel's moves
full.
away
I
from
mean,
his
they're
normal
not going to
position
expect
over
someone to be
towards
here.
back B.
They're just going to
He swapped
accept
with
this.
the operator. Can EDG
What is
get a
this
read
setup
on that?
like? What is the timing on
Very
this?
tangled as if had to be playing in. The op misses onto the corner. Smoke blooms.
Dog clears out all of
It's a
A,
bit of a one-way for
so
Zipan.
this is pretty good pressure here.
It's a very awkward.
space to maneuver.
Yeah, it's a very awkward smoke to get through as an attacker. You feel unsafe constantly there if you're trying to scale.
It's a nice default at the moment from EDG. They haven't been able to get too much pressure over towards Art, though. They really wanted to create the question mark here and here, and then fall back over towards the B here. We go over towards... Wait.
So we've got a small battle in Art, but also the jet
Okay, nice shot.
over towards B long.
Where's the spike
Xiao
going?
wins that
So we're going
one.
to two-pass
No
and
opening there
B
for the attackers.
fake, and then hopefully walk into the A site.
There is an op battle
We
over
get to
here,
see
but
an
the
op
spike's
off.
going back over to A.
This is all over the place. A jump spot. Big holds his ground.
Ooh.
Both of the shots going wide. A bit of a handshake as the
Yeah,
bullets.
double miss. Let's
the
look on the
shoulders.
minimap. Let's look at the... I think this actually is really, really cool. Because this is the first time, the first ever time I've seen them use a fake. Actually, that's a lie. They used a fake against on Fracture. This is the second time they used a fake.
He's pushing forwards, but as he goes to clear close, his crosshair placement just wasn't locked onto the right
But a
place.
lot of the times I was saying that they were very one-dimensional, especially on this map. This was actually the map I accused them for being the most one-dimensional, where they actually just take map control and hit the site itself. So there's a reason why Navi over-rotated, and there's a reason why this might be a hero play.
And suddenly, it's winnable.
Look at the harbor though. He's gone all the way around the world, coming in towards spawn. Do they expected it?
Around towards the back, a tap onto the spike. Kang. The emphasis is placed.
Holy hell, they nearly lined up again.
Manage it, but my God, did he give it all he's got?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, nice attempt.
What a play. I mean,
Yeah, it was a good play. The lineup at the end as well to make this into a 2-on-2. It definitely need to shout out to Getsu for actually expecting this lurk all the way around spawn.
Kang did everything he possibly could, including this.
I mean, that is insane.
But it's such incredible awareness to still be checking flowers for that second player.
It really is.
Providing that much pressure.
The amount of
Great stuff from
real
Navi
life
to shut
pogs
that
are
down.
seeing it crazy.
That looked superb.
That's the quality of play you can expect. In case you haven't been watching
Okay, 3. That's good. That is good info. Where are we? Nobody's one away.
Still has.
And Angel has us all.
So final round of
Ackerman 002 with the Prime, 5 months. Thanks for sending that, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 5 months. Oh,
oh boy. Hunter's Fury all grouped up. It's tagged. 2
no,
players.
he hit a double on them. Well, we got extra info on top of this as well. It's a great ult. It's actually a very nice angle.
This is a bit of a scramble for
It's a really nice
EDG.
angle when you think about it.
Offset the player disadvantage. Smoggy
Like this.
he earns his towards that. The tempo.
Bricks 319 with the Prime as well, 7 months. And Lindsay as well. Lindsay, thank you for all the bits as well on top of the 5 months. Thank you, appreciate it.
It's watched. Yeah, Kang's
Dude,
got it.
he's getting a lot from the attack hop here. Well, it's all down to Zipan.
It's close to the corner. They're going to clear him. Yeah, it's a hard clearance from Howdon, but he doesn't have anybody else to trade it
Ooh,
through
man,
still.
he's
The
really
shot lands, the
impactful
shot's
with it.
nailed. Kang. You can always rely on him. CNET, Knives, Bladestorm now with the dash. Plenty of updrafts as well to go. What can he do with it? Up in the air, the reactions! Just
Chat, he's
extraordinary.
outrageous.
And Sugetsu, last one standing, a 1v3. Warbang through.
Yeah,
dash
little
away,
attack on
one
top
for
of
the
it as well.
left.
Mate,
Of
he's
course,
so
Kang's going for it.
fast.
He's feeling
Dude,
it.
get him an AWP
7
every
five.
single
Well
round.
earned round.
You got to. Get him every single round. I want to see him with an AWP. Look at what he's doing. Dude, 5,000 bits, Lindsay? Oh my goodness. You're so crazy with it. You do it so consistently as well, Lindsay. Thank you so much, chat. I need to see some slug approves in for the play, for the 5,000 bits. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support, Lindsay. Dude, they lost their mind at that shot. That's incredible.
Navi's map pick, sitting at that round deficit. It's a hard one for them, but let's send it down to the desk to break it all down so far.
What a half that was. I got
Yeah, that was a sick way to end it. Wait, how many kills did he get in the last 3 rounds with the AWP? 8.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Kang in the last 2 rounds alone, the guy's come alive. It's been crazy to watch. I think the battle for this composition against this Viper armor has been very interesting.
You want me to refresh?
Because a lot of their ideas are those aim reclears still working quite well. You saw in the last 2 rounds. But I think one way back when is this retake that they attempted. Obviously, EDG did a great job pushing through that Viper wall, but this Astra wall for me misses the mark. It's so interesting because you can play around it like Smoggy does so well. So EDG capitalizing there immensely. I think they
Bro, do you know what I like the most about this guy as well? What I like the most about this guy is when he gets around, dude, he loves to just looking at them all. He loves to stare down. He looks menacing, man. It's incredible. He's a big stare down guy.
That's when it really felt like he came online and was really able to
just to maintain the lead.
Yeah, exactly. Just to keep that up. And then imagine the heroics just to stay at that point.
Yeah, and I thought maybe that they might get some PTSD from having to play Pearl again this soon, but Doug, they're handling it well. But what about NAVI? What would you like to see them do into the second half? Because this will be a massive upset if they don't win this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think all eyes go back towards CNET, right? Again, he has to be able to match up with the firepower that Kong has just put out in the last 2 rounds.
I think the Kong firepower is only going to get better. The guy started to attack side hopping. He's now
dude, that's incredible.
Playing against a double wall, right? There's only Astra in the hands of Xiao, and Xiao's playing great, but that defensive side op is going to rip them apart if they don't do something. And
man,
do something
that's so funny.
I just hope Kong sticks to that op, because when he didn't, the last time we saw him against T1, it was a little bit disastrous. But Josh and Bren, this is going to be a great second half. I can already feel it. Over to you guys.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just been explosive so far. None of that double wall, post plant, Molly's being sent over.
Right,
No, I mean,
pistol EDG one.
Playing something quite unorthodox.
Frenzy against 4 ghosts.
In the Americas, but Edward Gaming, can they carry on at this pace with the way Kang is as well? Got to be prioritizing, like Yinsu was saying, that operator in his hands ASAP.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think Desk has some great points. Kang should find it easier to have an op on defense. He's got to worry about different pieces of utility though, like the drone.
How's his recon gun?
Where's that landing?
That's a recon just to clear out that close area, the same way that a cascade.
Oh, that's cool.
Do it for the
recon lands here.
And it's very difficult to break.
Would it clear this?
Whilst not
maybe, but it can't get shot from anywhere past here. So it's really cool. I like that.
Does not shy away
nice
from the fight, but he's taken
that's a great sign, because then they can go close and drone it. Hey, that's pretty cool. Actually, that's nice. That's a good way of clearing over towards B, dude. Everyone is going to steal that. If it gets this corner, I'm not entirely sure it does. Feels like it's close.
Left in this pistol round. They don't need to jump into anything.
EDG are going to look to try and make a move here. Because when you're in a 3v5, you've got to try and make something happen.
You can hear it.
Almost.
I think it does, Patrick.
I mean,
if it does, then honestly, loads of teams are going to steal that. You can clear close B with just a recon. Strong. Nice pistol. Okay, we get a 1-1 in terms of the pistols. We love that. No one went for the plant. Maybe could have got it, but it's okay.
And when you have players that are as incredibly mechanically skilled as NAVI,
how often are they going to use it is my next question.
These ghosts just look ultimately deadly in their hands.
Yeah, they look really good. I think it was a nice pistol.
Small taps, precise tapping, aim onto the head. Xiao and Sugetsu are going to be a deadly force whenever they're playing together.
Kankan gets his marshal out. And we go and take A control, wanting to get this all.
Deny any chance for EDG to get the money rolling.
Knife hits 2, another good recon. Again, these recons and why I like them so much is because you have to be past this line, right? This is the line that you have to be past to shoot them. Same with this, right? You have to be past this line to shoot them. Maybe this line honestly is a bit like angled, but you get good information if anyone's in front of it. So it's just really nice, and obviously it regens. So having defaults like this where you can take map control with util that regens that is like consistent, that's really good.
There have been 2 matches lost this year that ended on Pearl in 12-14, heartbreaking, confidence-crushing, morale-melting fashion.
Okay, they did good here to only show 1.
Walking through in
There's the recon recharge that we were talking about, and
grouped up side by side like ships in the night.
Okay, this is a nice hit.
Head to head, face to face. High tide blocking off a bit of that one, but not too much left to withstand it. Towards the back of the side, nobody's escaping some of the harm, but as well that knife will spot at least him. He's load up.
Yeah, that's a bit rough. That's like a warship meeting a dinghy on the open ocean. That's not a fair fight. splintered the EDG ship to pieces there. But yeah, the slim lead that they had at the half is now going to get equalized. And 7-7, they're going to be massively relying on...
Great round from them. 2 armor rebuys.
Flawless for NAVI.
2 armor rebuys is pretty cool. I didn't see if they were close to any ults,
really force
so
EDG
I'll check
to
that.
think on their feet. It's the Sophie utility in particular that's difficult to anticipate.
It easily clears the corner of the B recon.
That's sick. Com plays it on Fracture, for example. It's about anticipating where the darts are going to land most of the time and making sure you're not playing one-and-done positions against the drone.
But when Sova's never played on a map as well, you're not really pre-aiming it.
Yeah, it's
you
very
don't know
hard to
when you don't know when the darts are coming towards you, so that's what makes it so effective.
Right, we go bonus against... Well,
Yeah.
I say bonus.
Certainly.
It's 5 rifles.
Really
Angel
important
didn't
beginning
buy
for
up
NAVI.
armor here. He
Again,
sticks with the 8.
reiterating the same points. It's forced Kanghang to go into the half armor and the
Honestly,
rifle.
I'm kind of fine with it.
Doesn't have the money flowing enough to buy an operator on the defense side, so...
Shishu with a bit of a jump peek there.
Yeah.
Zipan's looking to pre-aim it. It's only a bulldog. But now he's trying to take out any alarm bot that's going to be in that area. No such luck.
Nobody. Oh.
Big kill.
So
Dude,
far
imagine
ahead.
that goes the
I mean,
other way and
Kanghang's
Astra
not the one
goes down.
taking contact there. It's the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird first dual contact. Astra against the sky.
Look at Kanghang right behind
I
him.
like this
They're
from
not gonna anticipate
Kankan.
this.
I
The recon
really
got
like
bad
this.
information. Angel thinks this area
He
is
gets
clear, but
so
Kanghang
much
can't
info.
afford
This
to go
the
quickly, 'cause it'll make footsteps.
rotate can come in. He's going to
He's
be
gonna
fast
get behind
behind.
them, though.
Alarm bot's
And
just
he's
been
an alarm bot at
placed,
some
and
point.
honestly, I'm not even sure.
It's hard
It's
for him
placed
really
so
to
well
influence
that
the
I
round,
don't
though,
think he
without
can
giving
smoke
away
and get past
his
this.
positioning to Sugetsu, who's ready to pounce.
He has called though that they've all rotated over towards B.
Okay.
That's why EDG is stacking it. Yet Sugetsu
Nicely
is
done from
watched it.
Sugetsu. 3 people here, 30 seconds. They don't have time to rotate.
Onto the flank. Spam onto the high tide corner. Chishu falls close to default. Round aside. Howdong Smoggy. They pounce out from the woodwork. And Smoggy has maybe made this one winnable.
Really bold call to go here, but it might work.
Drop down is favorable. Spam. But screens the reload. Fight.
Whoa, this guy's incredible. Dude, he's so good.
Incredible stuff.
He's so good.
Where's he pulled that
There's
one
no
off
way.
from?
12
That's
HP,
just
insta snaps.
insane.
Here's the reload as
How
well
has
and
he
just goes to the
managed that?
swing.
He was getting spammed in the corner. He hears
2v
the reload on the player
2v5?
that invested those bullets to do such significant damage, and he chooses his timing to pounce.
Yeah.
He doesn't lose his cool when the bullets start raining through that wall. He hears the reload, he swings off of it, hoping for a freebie.
He's at
And he pulls it out against Sugetsu and Shao as well.
he's at a 4K. He's at a
It's just
5K.
disgusting.
A
That's
4K,
2
a
rounds now where
5K.
Smoggy's won it for them.
He's falling off his chair.
He needed it. Deep wall cutting across towards A.
Take a look at the economy here, just for a moment. Chishu only has a
Okay,
ghost,
they had a
and
new way of
Kanghang has
taking
no
B
drop
main.
for
It was
him
just a
because
knife
Kanghang
towards
wants to
here,
get an
and they did it on the
op-on.
back of this, so it's
The economy
unshootable,
management
and it
here,
just
a
checks
little
everywhere
awkward for
close.
EDG.
So that's pretty nice
Chishu's
as
the
well.
player that's hard anchoring B, so this could get really
They had a
weird.
shock for the alarm bot in art. Oh, really?
Decided
That's
to
cool.
opt into the operator of his own. He has worked himself onto that deep B angle. There's a fight that potentially you might see a bit of a brawl towards A. Still doesn't
Yeah,
land the
they get
shot
free
onto the
information.
jump
I like the idea. They know the attack ops in play. I'm just going to quickly give us an update on the money and who... Dude, this is such a massive round now. Everyone with a circle around them can't buy next, so it's literally 4 and 4.
Some of these teams,
So this is huge. Viper is over towards here. Wait, Viper only has a ghost?
Okay,
What
so now
happened here?
Chishu, is he going to look for info again? No, just pops up the Viper wall. I am really interested to see how this player with the ghost is going to be able to handle the hit. They've been effective so far for
CNED
NAVI,
swaps
but the
over
time
so that he
is
can dash
running
into
low.
the site.
25 seconds. Rifle in CNED's hands now. There's a snake bite at his feet. It's going to stave off that aggression as well. The Viper Orb will fall though.
Saving for the op, there's a big win condition. Yeah, makes
Smoke
sense.
drop down. He just can't quite land the shots, the bullets. Raining down, not hitting that spray. Down as well, and the smoke still.
It's a shame because it's such an impactful round. I'm not sure.
To the side with the ghost. Huh?
And this is how you
Okay.
play the B.
Wins
You
that one,
actually
doesn't he?
fall a little bit further back. This
Run from Navi
isn't
backing
the
away, though. They wanna
best
try and
plant
play
though.
this one from a post-plant
Like you still have to be
position
in this
because it does
kind
have
of
the
rough
Hazard's Fury.
area. This is very nice from
As far
Shao.
away as he could possibly get.
Does have an Astra
He'll still
stuck
have
over
a pull on
towards
the
the
spike.
spike as well.
That's that global presence and utility. Really does apply that time pressure. EDG hoping that they can at least stick onto it on top of the angle, swinging through into the high tide.
Keep an eye on Shao's
really
last.
is all on Angel. The heart. Okay, Hunter's Fury It's ripped across over the top as well. Xiao is still behind them. Damage done. Xiao right behind. It denies it. It's half on the defuse. Nobody is miles away. He realizes
Okay,
it's
nicely
not
done from
winnable.
Xiao. Good round.
The timing,
Great impact from him at the moment.
it was there for Xiao.
Hey,
There was always the potential that he
they
ended up missing it, but my
honestly,
God, that was
EDG nearly did
strained.
great. I was wondering
Navi
at one
showcasing
point
how
if they
they're
were
going
going to
to
pop
play
the
that
Seekers, and I
long-range
thought that was going to
post-fight game
ruin
in this
everything.
With the pull and Xiao going on an extraordinary learn. Xiao is never in danger there. There you see the pull on the spike. Both teams actually with very good protocols in this round. You saw NAVI holding the smokes, knowing that EDG wanted to push through them. And then EDG themselves with the high tide pushing through. I think both
Okay,
teams played that
low
nicely,
buy coming
but
in.
it's EDG's economy that gets
Saving
massacred.
enough
It's so
to
weird, isn't
fall
it?
on top of
If
this.
they win that prior round, it resets the
To
loss
make sure that
bonus.
they
They
get the
can't
op.
save for the op still.
Yep.
And they've been
Yeah.
sacrificing their economy this entire time to try and get Kang this op. It's going to take another miracle. Nobody. Close.
Nice
The
flash.
rifle, though, not getting any work done. Round to the side, Kang's there. Dash, disengage away.
No way.
There's no way surviving
Wait,
here, but he
his
is.
teammate went down?
That is insane.
His teammate went down.
Where's
That's
he pulled that one
devastating.
from? Off the ground.
He's just mugged Navi.
It's unbelievable.
That's
Question is
incredible.
whether he can make anything of it though, because they're still at a player disadvantage here. It's a
Wait.
3v4.
Here we have it. Cosmic Divide cuts up, smokes, Nana swarms, dropping it. Nobody can push up and play.
Okay,
off
they're
of
gonna
this
save one
backing
gun.
Around. Back of the site still contained. This Cosmic Divide is really difficult. to
Wait,
get
he's the
through.
person that needs to
see
die
how
though.
good Navi are
So
at
someone
playing
else
around
needs to
their
save the
own
gun if they
comp.
want to save that gun.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, the dart behind the wall. Any chance of EDG trying to play as the wall was going down tonight? They back away, looking to do some damage here. Is the round really still winnable? Time is ticking. Further and further. There's a pull on the spike.
There's just no way it is. I'd like to see Kang save the oh well, if he saves the Vandal, he might not have enough money actually to buy the operator. So
Yeah,
never
he
mind.
wanted to die so that he could get the op.
All right, so
Okay,
by the look
this
of
is
it,
what they've
we
been
will
saving
finally
for.
have the Kang op online.
And honestly, after watching that
Nice enough to
attack
be able to
off,
buy
I do
one
agree
cloud burst,
it's a big
one
win
uptrap
condition.
With his op,
Really
his light
close to KO.
But we're already
Really close to
6
Killjoy.
rounds into the half.
Okay. He's just
This is
opted to get a
Navi
lot of the timers over towards A,
this
and
point,
both
they
teams could
equalise,
do
they
with
now
it,
have
so
the
maybe
lead
we're going
in
to
the
see a big
round.
fight towards A.
9-8. So is it going to be too little, too late? We'll have to find out.
I'd love to see if Navi have got any fast rounds planned to make the tempo different, assuming they get the read on Kang potentially having an op.
The drone's used early, doesn't spot.
Late knife goes in over
Obviously
towards
he's
B. It
playing
only hit the Viper, but they at least know that they've gone a
Fire
little bit
inside,
aggro.
now pressure mounting onto Howardon. Can he anchor? To be any sort of explosive
Huge
presence.
kill, just
Well,
straight up
smoke goes
contact
down,
once it
nobody
went down,
out
bursting into
the
side as
open
well.
as Flash.
This is looking nice.
Dash, CNED's towards the back with a dart as well. You can feel
Oh,
the pressure
Smoggy
there.
saved and the
Smoggy
recon was good on
did
this.
well to try and watch for that
3v5.
One angle, still close to the corner, has the lockdown. Angel, he knows he's there. Way to the
nice shot.
side, adjust the aim ever so slightly. Gets away with it. Left on 56 health. Complete avoidance of Kang.
Yeah, they
Really
just
well done
avoided
by
him.
Navi. They realize that Kang is not going to be opping over towards A as soon as they take A main control. They pivot into an A hit. Nobody caught out in the open. And they stop Smoggy from being able to safely put down that lockdown. No chance of a retake. Two players with massive ults there. Haldong had Reckoning, Smoggy had lockdown. Neither of them able to play in this. Navi just applying the squeeze onto EDG and perfectly timed.
Yeah, Navi
with when Kang
can be
finally
pretty
had
happy
enough
with
money
this,
to
can
get the
definitely
op
hunt.
We're still only just beginning to enter the final quarter of Pearl, but it feels like Navi have gone from looking shaky at the start to now being completely in control. They're controlling EDG's
Potential
economy.
timeout here.
Their A and B hits have both been excellent. People are getting caught out left, right, and center on EDG by the Sova utility, by the timings of things. And it honestly feels like the same kind of story that we've seen twice this year already, where EDG let a Pearl slip through their fingers.
Oh, your heartbreak. Tragic series of events. There's so many chances for EDG to get a win here and there at these international events. And now, this match right here, elimination. It's the last chance for Masters Tokyo to make their stand. Now, if you've got so much to play for, I mean, listen, we'd be saying that
Yeah, the
normally
timeout makes a lot of
with any
sense. We
elimination
still
game, but
have
really
the
it's just
op.
that extra bit of pressure
Navi,
on both
a
of
lot
these
of A
teams.
at the moment. Bro,
Navi
this
trying to
thing's
fight not to fly
wild.
5,000-6,000 miles to play an LCQ. That is just insane. I mean,
Yeah, that's one of the scariest players I've seen. Wouldn't want to be sitting next to that person. EDG going to take a timeout. I think even more so than anything tactical, now's a good opportunity for the EDG coaches to just be calming the team down.
Yeah.
The more you think about the fact that you're letting it slip away, the more it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you start worrying, if you lose the confidence, you start doubting your teammates.
What is this?
Going to hero plays, all of these things can be a swift path to defeat.
Op still going over towards B.
That composure. But his half is it's slipping away from them.
Okay.
It's all been Navi.
They low buy with it. They didn't.
Work by Navi.
Dude, do you know what's interesting? They had a whole timeout, and then it felt like there was still discussion going on in terms of what they were going to buy.
Played against a composition like this, or at least not recently. People used to run solo Astra comps on this map, but not for a long while.
Knife goes in.
Deep knife that's delayed.
Yeah.
The first 10 seconds of the round, they know that
this time they used the drone. That's good info. How are we doing it? We're just absolutely sending it away. But this is nice as well from EDG. Instant rotate.
This is quite cool though. How
they kind of called him back.
Into a really awkward position. So if they're anticipating Navi running away from Kankan,
the old 100 Thieves strat on Breeze, just avoid CNED. Yeah, kind of.
He just cascaded from the
corner. I say kind of is.
He's just giving away where he is.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay.
I mean, he only had
he's going to be here in time, though.
He can spray everyone down.
Uses it to reposition. Updraft on top of the box.
Kankan's already here.
No command as well. Through. There it is. Rips forwards. Run and gun. That's the play. CNED doesn't want to catch those hands as well. Not in a straight-up gunfight. Takes out the opposition. Xiao.
The overwhelm over towards here is great. Yeah, really nicely handled from Navi.
They were being squeezed.
It's good help.
Yeah,
very good help.
It's good.
Nobody got
like the mid-rounding here. The mid-rounding is actually something that I felt was not there in the NRG games. This is a very good sign.
Landing onto the target there. Rattled off with the sheriff. Still the lockdown. Opting to use it. Opting to use it.
Yeah, 2v3. We used the ult into this. We used the ult
so damn consistent.
Okay, sure.
The rifle will change hands here.
He would love to get this up and get out, to be honest.
Towards main, but really have to get a move on. They don't have art control. There's nano swarms. There's a pull. Really just
get a buy next round.
Just way too much against
it's a big win condition you have in the ops. That's why you've saved all these times.
It, but you can hear it. The spike is ticking, rapidly approaching the demise of the round. Fading it out. There's one, almost grabbing the second, but again, just that time. He doesn't have it. He realizes it. Operator even denied from him. He was hoping to get that into the next round.
A bit costly.
But Navi, they've just got a choke.
No, they don't have an op, right? I'm pretty sure.
Their control of the game is excellent. Remember though that was an anti-eco round.
Don't think they can
EDG
buy
are
one.
Be going into this one with rifles.
He does have knives at least, so he can he can have one the next round when they're not going to be able to full buy with that.
Or EDG are able to get back into things. And a moment to talk about Xiao. I mean,
25-9. Damn, Xiao is stepping up big time.
And his
dude, I called him out and now he's stepping up. That's good. Dude, it's a common trend at the moment. All I have to do is call people out.
Just insanity with this level of play.
It's like the Grim Reaper.
Imi, what's up? 20 months. Jesus. Chad, let's get some slugs in for Imi. Boomer slugs if you want them. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for the 20.
It's been ripping apart EDG. Alarm box play, but grouped up with Navi. They remove a lot of this Killjoy utility. Flash over the top as well. Reckoning is a choice to fight this. Evo Gaming, they want to take it to them. Spike's been dropped. Navi, okay, all the way. This way,
nice shot from Zigetsu.
It's going to be the dash to disengage for CNED behind the box as well. Wants to try and take the clean fight.
They managed to come out on top of that.
Spike is still dropped in the middle of
with
nowhere,
2 extra duels, 2 extra kills.
What a reaction from Navi.
Yeah, so good. Those are the kind of protocols that they'll have been working on.
Round to the side though, players are weak. Juju resets the aim towards
Big
the
Jewel.
Smoggy
5 HP.
Line of defense, but
he's been outrageous for them.
Smoggy has the read. He's holding this angle. Not a care in the world, not a worry. Can he land the shot with a reaction?
Oh man!
Again.
He is keeping them in this. He is everything at the moment.
We talked about how important that round was going to be, and Smoggy bails him out.
So,
not just that, but
the thing about these 20 kills as well is their mad impact.
The first one, supported by the Reckoning and the Seekers, didn't work out, but here, Chichu and Smoggy decide to refight that area again, and they catch a player reloading.
Janny with the prime, 4 months, thank you so much.
Timing. And then what a read at the end from Smoggy. There are 2 players, one on each team, really stepping up, and I thought it was going to be CNED Kankan. It's not.
Yeah,
it's those
you're
supportive
gonna
players.
learn Chinese in me?
The last bastions.
Okay.
Xiao and Smoggy having their own private battle to see how many rounds they can win.
Where are we in terms of money?
That has been offered.
Pretty good for Navi.
Back into Kangkang's hand.
Not so good here, but we do get the op out. This is massive for EDG. This is pretty much it. That was a huge. It was a huge 1v2 to keep them in it. But now they've got to win this one. Killjoy ult. We're 1 away from Xiao's ult. Oh, that's a nightmare. Good info. They at least spot 1.
But they're gonna start going forwards anyway.
Yeah. Viper's bit.
Shame on me for not having Xiao in my top 16. Bruh, where were you yesterday for split? Come on. Come on now.
Got the dash active. Looks like he wants to make a play. Spamming that is so damn dangerous. The decay kicking in. There's a lockdown. This will clear this one all the way out. Chichu can't afford to play into this one. They're still watching double doors because they knew that Sagetsu was lurking. Dog did spot him at the beginning of this round. There's a gap towards the back here of Halls, and there it is, Smoggy. He catches it. Maybe not the player is anticipating. Chichu finally dealt with though towards the back of Halls. It's 4 versus 4.
No, chill. Right, he's playing Retake Simulator and Killjoy. It's not this one.
Spam through. Taodong bringing this one down. Angel now forced to try and plant this, but as the smoke fades away, Sagetsu
Man, this one's
is
crazy.
massive.
Sagetsu's actually having a lot of impact as well. It's the 2 hero players though for EDG.
With the operator, Kang down, angle there, back of Halls, smoke, CNED in towards it. It's got to be caught.
Nice
He
shot.
hits the flick.
Dude, every time this guy gets a kill, he sprays the floor or looks at the floor.
Out to the wide, Sagetsu lands the shot. 3 kills in a round. Can he make it 4 to bring it to 12? A tap. Doesn't open himself wide. He knows he's not on it. He gets the info. Another tap. Smoggy desperate to bait the peak.
Oh man, he's absolutely played it to perfection. Oi.
What is that?
Jesus.
Is just a menace.
There are so many unbelievably good players in this match. It's an absolute pleasure to watch them play these kind of situations. The way that Sagetsu's won this round is unreal. And these tiny, tiny little peaks are perfect to just draw the player off the spike. After Smoggy's been so immaculate in the end of these rounds as well.
That is icy.
Beautifully played. That once again knocks the EDG economy
How
down.
good are all the Killjoys?
It's
true. There's actually crazy Killjoys at the moment. 3 chances for them to take it. Like we said, this completely wrecks their money though. Yeah, we got the Sheriff, a Stinger, Spectre.
First map in this
Bulldog.
series will be under their belt. Walls on walls. It's a Cascade and a High Tide. Sent flying near the beginning. Navi grouping up. 3 of their players. Not really too much intention behind it though. Just a drone while the rest of them actually back away.
It's a good break though because it stops them from seeing nobody tucked around the corner. And he's at a close distance to maximize value from his Stinger.
Again, it's going to have to take so much. Kangkang falls. Going for the reclear towards A main. Forces out the High Tide.
Smoggy's got to go huge again.
Its way through. Smoggy doesn't land his
Ooh,
shot.
they push him off. Looking pretty good. We have a weird jaw becoming. Oh my goodness. Damn, Sagetsu wins that jaw. That's it. That's probably it done.
The first tag. An attempt by Sagetsu. Still kills going slightly even. 2 players left standing. Can nobody do it? Flashes there. Does connect all the way around. And okay.
2-on-2.
Earns himself an upgrade.
He's the player that was holding close towards A main at the beginning. Managed to finesse everybody.
Does Dog reach this?
Towards the back. Trailblazer. Okay, doesn't actually choose to tag it on.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for the stun. That would have been a kill. Oh, it's a kill anyway.
CNED
Dude has his ult. Oh,
lockdown
God.
committed. It has to be. Got to respect a player like Xiao. Pushing round. Xiao doesn't choose to kill it. Okay, now destroying it. It's alerted him to his position. The jiggle peak. Smoggy wants to take first contact on 5 health. He has been just outstanding.
EDG are going to live to fight another day here on
Dude,
Pearl.
he just has a low HP buff.
Seen them play it at an
If
event.
Smoggy is below 15
HP,
HP, he will instant headshot you, no matter what. He needs the pressure of low HP. He has to.
Smoggy was under outrageous pressure this round. He got solo Sova ulted, and then
100% headshot rating under 30 HP. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
What he's been able to achieve is unreal in this game.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's one of the best individual performances in terms of impact. It's crazy. Like he is the sole reason that they are in this and that it's close.
NAVI have just been avoiding him like the plague. Drone. Tag onto the corner, clears through into A mid. It's being explored.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was taking a look at the economy. Kankan could have bought an AWP here, and he chose to go for the rifle instead.
Hold up. Howdong behind the box. Flash. Anti. Spam is dead.
Whoa, really good play. Oh boy. It also, dude, the money's low. 2-4? Wait, 2-4. Is it, Chad, is it 2-4? Yeah, it is 2-4. They can't buy. Well, he can't buy 4. He can't buy 4.
Not looking to fight over it. It's just going to waste more time as NAVI try to win a 2v5. EDG are doing this.
This is fine.
How? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
it has taken
they gotta
miracles,
save the guns, right?
gutsy plays. The decision to go for an all-in piece like that.
Heroics on display.
But unless Angel and Sugetsu can do something superb here, it looks like we're going to be heading to the final round of regulation.
Piece of util broken, forces out at high tide. 30 seconds. Just seems so improbable right now for NAVI. I mean, they're still lurking away around, but I think at this point opting into keeping the...
Okay, pick up the op, save the op. It's the right decision here.
No intention to throw away their lives.
So 2-4, you can buy. This is gonna be 1,000, so he can drop.
Win and still enter the final round with
then we're good.
crushed weaponry. Had this one been expensive, but it's not. It's flawless.
What a map we have had. I said it at the beginning, man. We knew it was going to be special.
Yeah, but in very different ways.
What's the sleep schedule, man? Just sleep when the games are done. Do I upload VODs? I don't know if that's a setup, but I'll take it.
Such a masterclass display with the operators. And now this has been much more slow, patient, disciplined, to be honest. But with those flares and flashes of aggression and set plays.
He dropped the op at the end? Oh, okay, they must have had a discussion.
Moments from individuals.
Everywhere.
He's still here, he's still at the event.
He is. I mean, I don't think you were missing him yesterday. But yeah, NAVI are going to take another timeout here and try and cool themselves. EDG on Pearl just seem destined to go to OT. Is history going to repeat itself again? Surely not for the 3rd time running. Surely not.
Everything, man. Everything to prevent it. Let's see though. NAVI taking this time out. Last round of regulation. One chance to close it out before it can really get to OT.
The T1 NRG game, super close, man.
At this point, you're so deep into this half. It's the final round. What more do you have to show? I mean, take a look at the economy here, though. It's a
What's the main thing I'm looking out for? It's a lot of letter, like map control, stats, kind of just everything that I'm calling out, I guess. But I'm just looking at the minimap.
And I've seen Howdong have
but yeah,
these reckonings
it's
a lot
just
on
everything,
map,
I guess. It's like the cop-out answer to that letter. Alright,
one
chance. They get the judge, they have CNED's knives, judge is the backup. One away from Zipan's ult, Shao still got his ult. Sugetsu two away as well, they have options there. Howdong, nice ult for retake.
The Blade Storm all picked up, that's going to be the null command.
I mean, there's a massive rotation happening between the EDG players. Nobody in Howdong ran immediately over to B, anticipating that NAVI were going to make this swap. What kind of read is this? This is incredible.
Read, I mean, not only this as well, they've got Kang playing close with the operator. He's not going to show himself. The drone's still in the back pocket of Angel. But it's a job of nobody to try and break it.
It doesn't reach him.
Wait. His teammate close to the corner.
You gotta shoot that. You missed the drone? Oh man, the poor Sky.
Because nobody wants to try and hold for any sort of kill.
The poor Sky. Dude, he got a kill.
Letting it rip like a wrist towards the side. Kang. Oh my goodness. Bullets landing towards the back of the head. He's right to the side. He will fall through the smoke. And damage not enough done to bring down the player. Zipan's weak.
Harbor ult, fast retake.
To bait something out, and again, Chichu will be the one to fall. Reckoning, everything being expended is desperation for EDG to hold on. And Howdong, he might just be the man to do it. Nanoswarm's deaded, shots landing.
Zipan, low HP.
Turret in his face, not planted for him. Wide to the side, a Cove as well. It's inevitable.
Yeah, that's
It's
unwinnable.
inevitable.
Holy hell,
We're
okay.
going to OT.
Damn, dude,
We talked
this
about
is...
Haldong's reckoning.
This is sick, man. How are they still in this? Shao 27 to 14, Smoggy 27 to 13.
Off to be able to play the post plan. He swings in with pulses.
This started off as one of the worst games I've watched, and it's turned into one of the best games at the end. It's been crazy.
How has EDG pulled that one out? 3 in a row to take us to overtime. They lost at Lock-In, 100 Thieves, 12-14. They lost just here in Masters Tokyo to T1, 12-14. So criminally close to being able to take their first match win at an international event. And the first match win for China. Not quite the same thing on the line here, we're only in map 1.
All right, straight in. We have attack op, defense op. Knife goes in, I don't think it hit anyone, so they might try and take some map control. They just decide to put the alarm bot there. So nice early info over towards A, and I don't think they would have heard or saw it, judging by how they're playing. So this is actually huge at the moment. I give NAVI a big advantage into this round just because of that. It's really, really nice. Recon goes in as well. They dodge it, so they're going to feel like they have timing. No idea they're going to have the attack op, but they should have a little idea considering the impact it had on those 2 rounds. At one point, the Jet can just leave this and rotate early, or the KO can rotate and the Jet can take this because we have info.
Jump spot just in case. Lining up. Making me scared.
Shao in the smoke.
Yeah, smoke up close again. This time Trailblazer used a bit further back. Shao catches the timing. Nana Swarm vulnerable up. There's a snake bite. It's all used together to try and clear out the common corners. Haldong. Cove. It's in his face. The back of horse still not cleared though. It's watch nobody adjusts the aim. 4 versus 4. And the reflank attempt.
Oh, he saw him,
just
right?
misses the timing. Recall. There it is. Lands a shot but instantly traded.
3v3.
To get 2 watching for it. Flash over the top as well. CNED struggling to get a handle on it, but yet adjust the aim nevertheless. Kangang brought down. EDG. Haldong and nobody. They've got to do so much. Pre-aiming onto the corner. Up to just Haldong. 1v2. A white face, a white swing. Shao. Here's the footsteps. Start there. Forces the fight in the astral form. Tapped up with the rifles. It's a game of chicken. Does he choose to push? Held.
Baited the reload.
Time on his side.
Oh my goodness, dude. Nice 1v2.
13 to 12.
Holy, what is this game?
A twist and turn in the regular tale that we've been telling for EDG on this map.
And Haldong has been unbelievable for them.
Hey chat, someone needs to give me a stat after this. Someone needs to tell me how many clutches they've won.
But that 2K he got in order to drag them to overtime.
Like someone has to give me the stat on just how many clutches they won.
Just saving this
It's just been ridiculous.
He's the difference. He's the twist in the tail. But can EDG close it out? That round took everything from them.
Haldong really so smart the way he played it. He's given them a chance, a golden one. 1 round.
Kang gets his defensive op out, and they're gambling big time with A. And honestly, with that, a double kill they're going in, but they probably wouldn't expect 2 people here, so these 2 have a chance to do all right.
These moments of brilliance just shining through, and it looks like an attempt from EDG. They want to flood in. There's a cascade, there's a gap there, but again, it's answered.
Insane round from Shao.
Pound for pound, Shao has just been
beautiful impact.
Such a ridiculous player, earning the cosmic divide. Kang pushing through. He's got the operator, 61 health. He wants an easy fight. He hears the footsteps. Does he choose to take the repeat down? My God, no scoping. Get rid of that Nana Swarm. He's tired of it. Turret broken. Still so much to watch. Flash over the top.
What the hell is that shot? Okay, insane round from Shao, first of all. But what is that shot, bro? Oh my God. This is some mad rounds. Shao did incredible. Absolutely incredible. Dude, that shot is ridiculous, though.
That's another one. They had map point there.
He's not human.
And squandered it with nobody getting caught out. And that's happened a few times. Nobody's trying to play very aggressively. We saw him tuck pillar. We've seen him tucked A main, pushing A main, caught out in the open a few times. They are really abusing this guy, who's trying to play it as almost a quasi-duelist role.
Yeah. Another timeout earned.
timeout taken. Both of the teams are given an additional timeout when we go into overtime. NAVI make use of theirs. Xiao is currently sat at 33 kills.
He's about to do 3.
This is a level of performance that, listen, the EMEA fans will be hammered against the wall saying, "We told you so."
Absolutely.
He's capable of this on the big stage.
And of course
we've seen it before.
Of course they are. You'd be a fool to doubt NAVI. Sure, they have slumps, but they're a team where you just say to yourself, okay, but if they play like they've done in the past, anything's possible. These guys have won trophies. I mean, everybody on the team, even after bringing in CNED, he, of course, has won the biggest that you can.
And just spectacular individual form.
Right.
Astra, nevertheless.
Yeah,
Op v op again.
Crazy good.
The attack
He's
op
known
is
as a
still
big
here.
initiator player, but I think he
CNED
just
going over
gets such
towards
smart
B
fights when he
and
plays
looking
Astra,
like
'cause
we're
he's
going to
allowed
see...
play a bit more of a passive position. It's somewhat
I
similar
mean,
to his
it's the exact
initiator
same
play
from
he takes.
EDG.
Op v op, once more.
13-13. Now a swarm and snakebite, that's sent gliding. You can hear it right through the air. Meant to punish anybody who's playing. I believe towards Link. Force the dash out of C.
Okay, with the information of the flash, what have they done?
EDG haven't been able to get to round 27 previously. It's always been shut out before that. On Pearl.
Trailblazers used and broken. EDG want nothing to do with it.
I like this alarm bot that Sketsu's put down in A main. It just gives them such confidence, but he's actually facing it as well. He's looking for a fight over here. So Kangkang's slowly taking space over in this area.
Zipan's got a flash off the
It's a
alarm
good
bot.
off angle from Sugetsu.
Like what he's setting up
Wait, it
for.
was.
Surely Sugetsu would
Just
almost
decided to move.
first.
Let's see what he chooses to do. Fight! Sprayed through!
Al Dong in
Dong.
overtime? What's going on here?
He's not messing around, is
Xiao's
he?
still
An
alive,
instant
though.
stun from Xiao to try and slow down the
Yeah,
inevitable.
Xiao
At
is
this point, they have already
raid
battled
boss,
through. They have
still
the
alive.
sight. There's dart. Revealed. Spam sprayed. Adjustment to
was
movement.
a
You're looking
no.
agile with it.
Yeah, but they haven't done any damage.
Potentially because the cone was up, but as it falls down, CNED's still there towards the
Oi.
back. CNED claims 2, and he's looking for the 3rd. Turret removed for him. Xiao, he's got his back towards the corner. Kang, close. It's a 2v1. Patience is played. CNED's got the knives, and this is it. A 4th kill to turn the round in his favor. He's hunting for the target. He doesn't clear the corner.
Oh my god, man, these rounds are close.
Cool, calm, and collected. Doesn't overstep himself. Doesn't overplay
Yeah,
it.
disappointed with
Look
that
at
one.
the disappointment on CNED's face
Yep.
there. He knows he should have cleared that corner. And after he'd done so incredibly well in the round, it just feels like you've thrown it away. But what is this
Boy,
from
yeah,
Hao
what
Dong
is
again?
that transfer?
2 more kills.
CNED did great
to set
into
his
this
team
one.
up. And that trap play, like I talked about, that didn't look good.
No.
I mean, Sugetsu was taking contact before that.
Oi.
Yeah, that's what it needs to
Oi.
look. It puts EDG at another map point.
You can feel the stress, man, emanating from the stage.
Oh, they give him the timeout as well
Like
to
we were
think about
mentioning,
it.
It's not just an elimination match. Yes, we're early on in the series, but for EMEA, they're playing to avoid last chance qualifier.
What a crazy situation that's in. I asked some of the teams at the press conference, do you think that adds additional pressure? And they're like, yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. We can't even, just focus on Tokyo. We're thinking about champs as well. Very difficult position for NAVI, for Foot, for all of these teams. Trying not to be the first one eliminated, especially for NAVI because they're the lowest seed. So even if they go out at the same position as Foot, they'd end up heading to LCQ.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a tough spot for them, tough spot. Even if they lose here, there's chances for them to pull it back on Bind and Lotus. The Lotus attack side looked very good against NRG and their Bind has been solid, but you want to win your map pick. That's what this is.
For EDG, Edward Gaming. ASE were denied the chance to get the first win for China on the international stage just earlier today. They were eliminated. So they're the last
Okay,
one
another
stalwart defenders for the Pride.
another
The
chance
entire
here.
nation. Let's see if they can do it. Can they claim the first chance here on map number 1? They only need the 1 round. There's a drone used very early on. Steep.
EDG have not been getting any value out of players.
Wait, Chad, is something actually going?
Normally,
Something actually
the
going
player in
Japan?
Smoggy's
He's in
position has
Japan?
just been flushed out. They've
Oh
got
man,
Astra
give
stuns,
me that
they've got recon
EDG
darts,
Paper
they've
Rex
got
game.
KO flashes,
Give me it.
a lot
Make that be a
get you out
thing.
of this.
Knife was close to the corner.
That's
Smoggy
so
could actually
sick,
break that
dude.
one.
That's so sick that everything actually worked out. Holy hell.
Now Trailblazer used. There was an attempt of a punish. Sugetsu.
But I need the Demon 1 something head to head. I need it. It's meant to be. It's actually meant to be, chat. They're playing each other. Confirmed.
He was behind the corner. At least this time.
Has to be confirmed after that.
No player advantage.
And no player in B Link, which is where Navi are headed.
It's been good. They've done good map control at the moment. Yeah, Navi looking not too bad on this one.
Working their way through into B Link.
3 people here still, though.
Somebody holding towards the backside of this one. Howdong is there on to Heaven. Feeling it now towards the back of Horse. What can Smoggy do? Pushing right through into the smoke. Smoggy.
Gotta get another.
Takes the first fight.
Okay, nicely done. Looking like we're going to another round.
Maintains and holds.
EDG just cannot figure out how to deal with that. That player in backside always getting flushed. And now in a 2v4 to win the map.
So much to clear. Not enough util to really do it here. So the rifles. Look at this crossfire setup. It's brutal.
Smoggy missed. I mean, he was full HP, right?
One takes the fight.
That's why.
Managed to work his way into the back of Halls here, but what can he really do? He's dashed right out into the open. Yeah, Cena's going to capitalize instantaneously.
We keep this one going.
14. We go again.
He had like 80 HP. Yeah, he's going to be under 15 for the buff,
so
man.
3 map points given away by Na'Vi to send this to overtime. And now 2 map points failed to capitalize on for EDG. Neither team able to get over the line here. Both of them struggling against those important
Shao might be on for the kill record.
I think this is the first time that Kangkang has not bought attacking op in OT.
It's doable.
Just going for the rifle. Cena thinking otherwise though. Heavy group up. It's up to him to do something about it and spam onto the corner. Catches Kangkang.
Nice start from them. Can he get out? Can he get out or get another kill?
Is there anything to clear him? Audi wants to take another bite of the apple. Wide swing as well. Wide plays the no scope. Cena is an absolute beast. Maybe just getting a bit ahead of himself.
Jesus, man. We don't get no scopes in Valorant.
Just refresh the dash.
I don't think Na'Vi will be mad about that
it's
one.
Not meant to happen.
4v2 to get themselves another map point.
Jump spot, nobody, reactions. Spike was picked up, side by side. Smoggy at his back.
And if EDG pivot, they've got Shao at their backs.
All that space has been vacuumed into mid, you're exactly right. So Na'Vi have got a really clear idea of what's happening here. They can play off any one of these players, contact Zipan. Really good with the movement.
Okay, very, very nice round. Good bait over towards here as well.
Extremely clean from Na'Vi. They throw something different out there.
Nice no scope into this.
Angel's normally going to be playing towards B. It's normally quite a passive B setup. This time putting Cena deep.
This feels a little bit different.
Get aggressive
I'm
off
going
the
to
back
call
of
it out.
spam.
This one feels a little bit different
Angel
now.
Playing with Cena this time. I think that's the first that they've gone for a setup like this.
EDG, overtime.
That's crazy.
Some level of
lost against 100 Thieves in overtime. Lost against. Where were we? Who the hell did we even play yesterday? Man, there's been too many games. Chat, who did they lose to yesterday? T1. Okay, there we go. T1 in overtime.
Navi have already let
potentially the cast is still here.
They've not been clean with it so far. Can EDG pull out the impossible once
They lost to Paper Rex in overtime? Wait, when was that?
Again. Towards the side, he hasn't really adjusted his aim
get
for
away
it.
with
He
freebie, though.
towards the side, there's a flash into it. He's still got the dash. Takes the fight, dashes forwards anyway.
The reaction times are unreal.
Kangkang, when you watch him, you just know he's not going to miss. The aim is just so calm, and he's given him the player advantage now. Immediate rotation all the way over towards A. Na'Vi. I feel like they've got a bit of a read on this. They've left Shao
one person fake
towards A main because they took that space
How many stars is he going to use for himself?
Now grouping up. They have to be careful though. Kangkang! He does not miss!
Damn, that was really fast. That was really, really fast. He's actually kind of nuts. He really is one of the fastest and most accurate we've seen. Okay, they get good info with the jump squad as well. Rotates coming in. Are they going to be able to get this plant down? Probably not. It's going to be very hard to get this plant down. It's going to at least have to be safe. Well, this will help. That's Spike. 20 seconds.
Spike's been dropped into the back of Horja. Really intimate these plays yet still. Kangkang goes for it. 3 there.
What an insane round. Oh my goodness, we go again.
Add another one to the collection of
Yeah, we go again. Sure.
There's a phenom.
Everybody that plays against him says he's the real deal, and you see it now in the matches. I mean, to be honest, Smoggy might be outperforming him here in the match, but overall, look at this flick.
That's...
I mean, that is so fast, and such a large difference compared to where his crosshair placement was.
Yeah,
it's ludicrous.
Get the thesaurus out, I think, Josh, honestly.
Get me off this map. Yeah, dude, we've been here for a while. We've been going for a bit. Oh boy, they go aggro over towards middle, contact play, break the turret with the rifle. Not expecting the op here. I like it. Bit of a Ascent-esque play over towards B main.
What he can do, these kind of things. He's going to pick up the attacking op again. So it's op v op on EDG's attack side. They've done this almost all the time. We saw a slight difference in round 29.
He's going to get nothing over towards B. They're just in turret spot. Actually, their wall kind of blocks, so that's why they have to place one in front of it.
On a 3-match day.
No one wants to go home.
Yeah.
In every sense of the term.
Maybe production, but...
Keep him trapped.
Listen, I'm here. I'm here for it. Keep the game going. 15-15. Extension of play in map number 1. It's a lovely camera shot.
And how do you bring out new ideas? You know, you're so deep into this. Both teams have already used the timeout that they get in overtime, so it's all just down to the players. The players have to be constantly thinking, generating ideas, ways of spicing stuff up.
Kang. Nana Swarms. Gonna be popped off here. There's 27 seconds in this round. Turret not broken. They're just spamming down the common angles as well. Walls in their face. No one really knows what they're landing and hitting with these shots. Weren't even aiming at Haodong. Just pulling brilliance out of thin air.
Flash they have no idea, right no idea about the killjoy.
Time is running so damn short here. Spike in the hands of Chichu. He chooses to plan it wide out into the open. Spam by Zipline, but it doesn't connect onto it. Close to the corner, that's Smoggy.
That spam would have won them the round.
Thought it was brave. Chichu planting out in the open there, but it works out. 2 versus 2. Nana Swarm popped off. Close to the corner is Smoggy. Chichu knows. Oh my God, the shorty!
Oh my God, man! It was so close to him getting timed. That was crazy. 25, add it up.
But it gets them up to 16.
Nice swing off this as well.
Okay.
Incredible stuff. I mean, Haodong gets a kill on CNED. I'm sure he's just aiming for the turret there.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Maybe he saw a glimpse of something, but he pulls a 2K out again in a desperate situation for EDG.
Yeah,
we've seen amazing stuff. From Kang's opping, Smoggy's insane multi-frag rounds, where he just straight up wins it for the team, and Haodong's clutch 2Ks. This team is desperate not to lose here.
Wait, they do the same thing as them at the beginning?
Got to get it over the line. They can't have the repeat. The international stage is the best chance they've had. Yes, Kang. Oh, the consistency is off the charts.
Okay, 4v5. Map point.
Can they do it? Can they get it over that line? Alarmbot's going to be broken here. CNED, he activated the dash.
What mouse is using is so fast, bro. It's not his mouse. It's just, dude, it's just him. He's incredibly fast. Incredibly fast, incredibly consistent.
It's enough to indicate, or at least
yeah, you need his arm, wrist, brain.
Just comes sprinting over.
Wasting any time. Turret's broken.
Settings.
Watching towards side. It's up to nobody to hold this main angle because look at Kang. Again, exploring close. Catches Angel with the bow out in his hands.
What is this guy?
Now they move forwards. Through into R. 2 players grouped up, but this is it, surely. The finisher. Kang seeks to deliver the final blow. Nobody's there. 3 kills, 9 turns. Once more. Sprayed through.
This was.
Map 1 is
yeah, bro. Honestly, pop off, dude. Oh, mate. This was just insane, chat. This is one of the best ones so far.
They turn the tail.
It started off as, honestly, one of my most hated games and then turned into probably my favorite. This was nuts.
After a great start on this map, they finally drag it through. But both teams had their chances there, and we saw some immaculate play from both sides. NAVI are going to be gutted they weren't able to win their